I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Nothing. Nelson Mandela said, there is no passions to be found playing small and settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. Now, I am sure in your experiences in school and applying to college and picking your major and deciding what you want to do with life, I am sure people have told you to make sure you have something to fall back on. Make sure you got something to fall back on, honey. But I never understood this concept. Having something to fall back on. If I am going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything. I want to fall forever. I figure at least this way I will see that I am going to hit without consistency. You will never finish. So do what you feel passionate about. Take chances. Don't be afraid to fail. There is an old IQ test was 9 dots and you had to draw 5 lines with a pencil without these 9 dots without lifting the pencil. The only way to do it was to go outside the box. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fall big, to dream big. But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams. Reggie Jackson struck out 26 times in his career, the most in the history of baseball. But you don't hear about the strikeouts. People remember the home runs. Fall forwards. Thomas Edison conducted 1000 failed experiment. Did you know that? I didn't know that because the 101 was the light bulb. Fall forwards. Every failed experiment is one step closer to the success. You have got to take risk. And I am sure you have probably heard that about before, but I want to talk you about what that's so important. You will fail at the same point in your life. Accept it. You will lose, you will embrace yourself. You will stuck at something. There is no doubt about it. And I know that is probably not a traditional message of a graduate ceremony. But yes, I am telling you, embrace it because it is inevitable. In the acting business, you fail all the time. Early on in my career, I auditioned for a part in a Broadway musical. Perform role of me, I thought, except for the fact that I can't sing. I didn't get the job, but there is the thing I did not quit. I didn't fall back. I walked out for there to prepare for the next audience, and the next audience, and the next audience. I prayed. I prayed and I prayed, but I continued to fall and fail. But it doesn't didn't matter because you know what? There is an old saying. You hang around the barber shop long enough, sooner or later you are going get a haircut. So you will create a break, and I did catch a break. Last year, I did a play called Fancy of Broadway. But here is the kicker. It was the court theater. It was at the same theater that I failed that first audience 30 years prior. The point is, every graduate have today has the training and the talent to succeed. But do you know, do you have the guts to fail? If you don't fail, you are not even trying. I will say it again. If you don't fail, you are not even trying. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did. Because imagine you are on the deathbed and starting and standing around your deathbed are the ghost representing your fulfillment potentials. The ghost of the idea you never had, the ghost of the talent you didn't use, and that they are standing around your bed, angry, disappointed, and upset. They say, we came to you because you could have brought us to life, they say, and now we have to go to the grave together. So I ask you today, how many ghosts are going to be around your bed when your time comes. I just go back from South Africa. It's a beautiful country, but there are places there will be terrible poverties that need help. And America is just the tip of the iceberg. The Middle East need your help. Japan need your help. Colombia need your help. The world's need a lot and we need it from you. We really do. We need it from you, young people. I mean, I am not speaking for the rest of us up here, but I know I am getting a little gray in it. We need it from you, the young people, because remember this. You got get out there, you got give at everything you got, whatever it is your time, your talent, your prayer, or your treasure. What are you going to do with what you have? I am not taking about how much you have. Some of you are business majors, some of you are theoreticals, nurse, sociologists. Some of you have money, some of you have patience, some of you have kindness. Some of you have love, some of you have the gift of long suffering, whatever it is. Whatever your gift is, what are you going to do with that you have already? Now, here is my last point about failure. Sometimes it's the best way to figure out where you are going. Your life will never be a straight path. It began at Fordham University as a pre-med student. I took a course called Jung Carlo Morphothesis. I couldn't read it. I couldn't say it. I sure couldn't pass it. So then I decided to go into pre-law, then journalism. And with no academic focus, my grades took off in their own directions. I was a 1.8 GPA, and the university very politely suggested that it might be better to take some time off. I was 20-year old. I was at my lowest point. And then one day, and I remember the exact date, March 27th, 1975, I was helping my mother in her beauty shop. My mother owned a beauty shop in a mount. And there was this older woman who was considered one of the elders in the town, and I did not know her personally. But I was looking in the mirror, and every time I looked in the mirror, I could see her behind me, and she was staring at me. She just keep looking at me. Every time I looked at her, she keep giving me these strange looks. So she finally took the dryer off her head and said something I have never forgot. She said, "Young boy, I have a prophecy, spiritual prophecy." She said, "You are going to travel the world and speak to millions of people." And in the years that followed, just as that woman prohibited, I have traveled the world and I have spoken to millions of people through my movies, millions who till this day can't see him, who uplift this day. I couldn't see while I am talking to them, and they couldn't see me. They could only see the movies. They couldn't see the real me. But I see you today, and I am encouraged by what I see. And I am strengthened by what I see. Because taking risk is not just about going for a job. It's also about knowing what you know and what you don't know. It is about being open to people and to ideas. The chances you take, the people you meet, the people you love, the faith that you have, that's what's going to define you. Never be discouraged. Never hold back. Never everything you have got. And when you fail throughout life, remember this. Fall forward, not backward.